Mark O'Connell says, hey, Mark, you got beat by Michael Franks today for first question. So I guess we'll let you slide since it's a holiday week. Mark says, hey, guys.
Yeah, come on, man.
Well. I'm sorry, what?
Come on, man. Put your stuff together.
You're slacking, Mark. He says, hey, guys, hope all is well. I got a quick question. If you're trying to rank a homepage for a local keyword, how much would you interlink that page? Meaning, would you link to the other relevant pages, maybe a services page, for example, or would this bleed juice? If you were to link to other pages, would you keep this to a minimum? Thanks. Well, you got to think, Mark. Remember, your navigation menu, right? So your nav bar at the top of the site or wherever it is on your theme, typically it's at the top. Those are essentially links to all of your other pages, or at least to the top level pages, right? Your silo, top of the silo, if you've got your site siloed, including your about page, contact page, all of that. So unless you remove the menu from your home page, you've got links on your home page to your other pages. And so, no, you don't want to link to all of your pages. What you want to do is you want to link from the nav bar to your top level silo pages. If your site is siloed, and I'm assuming that it is, even a simple silo, that's fine. You would link to your top level pages, which would also be categories, right? And then you would obviously link to about and contact, which is typically what every site has. Which, by the way, guys, on the sites, you want to link your most important sites or pages, in your menu should be to the left, and your least important pages to the right, because the way that the bots crawl and will prioritize the links on the site. So typically the logo is going to be, which also acts as a homepage URL, a homepage link, right? On most sites, most WordPress themes. And so that's typically going to be in the top left corner. And so you want to put your top level page URLs, the ones that mean the most to your site, closest to that, if that makes sense. And then work your way down to the right. In other words, like your about and your contact page, there's no reason for you to want to rank those, right? So you would put those to the far right. And also in WordPress, if you go to your menu settings, so go to appearance menus, and then on your menu screen, if you go up to the top, there's a little drop down arrow. You click on the drop down arrow and it will expand like widget options for that page, right? For that editing screen. And so from there, if you check on, what is it? I think it's XFN relationship or something like that. What's it? You know what I'm talking about. Son of a bitch. This person keeps calling me. It's driving me nuts. Excuse me for a second, guys. Anyways, it's like XFN or something like that. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's a check mark, and you can check that. And when you do that, it'll actually add a no follow field or an XFN text field in your menu options for each page that you add or each menu item. And you can add no follow tag to that. And once you do that, it will actually no follow the menu item. So that's how you can, like, it's, what do they call it? They used to call it page rank sculpting. Although now I know we don't measure page rank anymore, but it used to be called page rank sculpting. And that way you could like no follow the pages that are in your nav menu that aren't important to your site, right? That don't have any bearing on your SEO. So, but as far as linking, yeah, I mean, again, you don't want to remove navigation links from your home page just for SEO purposes, because then what would your visitors do, right? You have to strike a balance between optimizing for the search engines and optimizing for the visitors. And in my experience, especially in today's environment, I always err on the side of optimizing for the visitor as opposed to the search engines. Yeah. You want to comment on that, Hernan?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that, yeah, I agree with you in terms of user experience, because, you know, Mark, the more you get the visitor engaged with your page, the better it would rank. I mean, the better signals it will send to Google. And this applies for menu pages, sidebar, footer, whatever you're trying to do. On some cases, if you don't want to, you know, send juice back to, I don't know, privacy policy page or an FTC statement or even the contact us, you can just put them on no index do follow, or no follow the link plus no index do follow. You know, that will prevent like any kind of link juice passing. I mean, the 100% surefire way of preventing link juice from passing is to block that by HT access, but you don't want to do that. You know, you just want to. I usually go for no index, no follow links, and no index do follow pages. That's kind of the best way that I pull this off. So
very good.